How many times have we seen a beloved veteran, a true warrior of the hardwood, face that agonizing crossroads, loyalty to a cherished franchise, or one last, desperate charge at the ultimate prize? It's a narrative as old as professional sports itself, a bittersweet symphony of ambition and affection that tugs at the heartstrings of every fan. For 4 years, Al Horford was the steady, calming presence, the wise, elder statesman, and the defensive anchor for the Boston Celtics, a team he helped guide to the precipice of a championship. But now, the landscape has shifted, the winds of change have blown, and Horford has made a decision that, while painful for some, speaks volumes about his unwavering pursuit of greatness. Welcome, basketball fanatics, to Hoops Huddle, your exclusive deep dive into the most compelling stories shaping the NBA. I'm your host, Fabiano, and today, we're dissecting a move that has sent ripples across both conferences: Al Horford's departure from the Boston Celtics to join the Golden State Warriors. This isn't just another free agency signing. It's a poignant tale of a veteran chasing a ring, a franchise resetting its course, and a championship contender adding a crucial piece to its already formidable arsenal. Horford, making his debut at Warriors training camp this past Wednesday, finally shed light on the emotional and strategic calculus that led him to trade the iconic green for the shimmering gold. So buckle up, because we're about to explore the intricate layers of a decision that underscores the relentless, often brutal, pursuit of an NBA title. For 4 seasons, Al Horford was more than just a player for the Boston Celtics. He was the embodiment of consistency, a veteran presence whose calm demeanor and intelligent play anchored their defense and provided crucial spacing on offense. He was the glue, the silent leader who did all the little things that don't always show up in the box score, but are indispensable to winning basketball. From his initial arrival, through a brief departure and triumphant return, Horford's connection to Boston felt deep-rooted, almost familial. He was a fan favorite, a player whose commitment and professionalism were never in question, a true Celtic through and through. He played a pivotal role in their journey to the NBA Finals, showcasing his versatility and clutch playmaking when it mattered most. But the unforgiving nature of professional sports often throws unexpected curveballs, and for the Celtics, that curveball arrived with devastating force in May. The news that Jayson Tatum, their undisputed superstar and the engine of their offense, had suffered a torn Achilles tendon at Madison Square Garden sent shockwaves through the league, and more importantly, through the Celtics locker room. It was a gut-wrenching blow, a sudden and brutal halt to their championship aspirations. In an instant, the team's immediate outlook shifted dramatically. As Brad Stevens, the Celtics president of basketball operations, candidly acknowledged, Tatum's injury necessitated a reset for the franchise. The championship window, which had been wide open, suddenly narrowed, forcing difficult conversations and even tougher decisions. This seismic shift in Boston's trajectory created an agonizing dilemma for Horford. At 39 years old, with the twilight of his illustrious career firmly in sight, his priority was clear: to compete for a championship. While his heart might have remained in Boston, his head and his burning desire for another ring began to look elsewhere. The emotional weight of leaving a place where he was so revered must have been immense, but the call of a clearer path to contention proved too strong to ignore. It's a testament to his competitive fire that, even at this stage of his career, the pursuit of ultimate glory remains his driving force. When Al Horford spoke to reporters at the Chase Center, his words painted a vivid picture of his motivation. It's a great opportunity to compete and to win at a high level, he declared, his voice resonating with a renewed sense of purpose. For a player like Horford, who has tasted the finals but not yet lifted the Larry O'Brien trophy, the allure of a proven winner like the Golden State Warriors is undeniable. This isn't just any team, it's a dynasty in recent memory, a franchise built on a foundation of unparalleled defensive brilliance and strategic ingenuity. The names he rattled off, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Steve Kerr, are synonymous with championship basketball. These are players and a coach who have consistently found ways to win, to innovate, and to overcome adversity. The mention of Jimmy Butler, likely a slip, perhaps referring to the Warriors' overall team play, or another key player like Kuminga, whose situation was also in flux, underscored his admiration for their recent competitive fire and how they play the game. For Horford, the Warriors represented a clear, tangible path to a championship, a stark contrast to the suddenly uncertain landscape in Boston. It wasn't an easy decision to leave the Celtics, he admitted, but if there was a place that offered this specific opportunity, this was it. He jumped at it, a veteran seizing his moment. The financial aspect also played a role, albeit a secondary one to his championship aspirations. Horford signed a 2-year deal with the Warriors for the taxpayer mid-level exception, valued at $5.7 million, which includes a player option for the second season. Brad Stevens, with characteristic transparency, hinted that this offer was likely more substantial than what the Celtics could realistically put on the table. Stevens acknowledged that Boston was handcuffed around the aprons a little bit due to other contractual commitments, a clear indication of the tightrope walk NBA front offices must perform under the salary cap. This confluence of competitive opportunity and a favorable financial arrangement made the Warriors an irresistible destination for a player intent on maximizing his final years in the league. It was a perfect storm of circumstances, aligning Horford's personal ambition with the team's strategic need. While Horford's decision to join the Warriors might seem like a swift, decisive move, the reality was far more protracted and, as he described it, very odd. The off-season, a period usually filled with quick decisions and immediate signings, became a tense waiting game for the veteran big man. He found himself in a peculiar limbo, training diligently, preparing his body, but unsure of where his next chapter would unfold. Just kind of waiting and seeing what's going to happen, seeing what's going to take place, Horford recounted, highlighting the uncertainty that defined his summer. This unusual delay wasn't due to a lack of interest from the Warriors, but rather an internal situation that needed to be resolved before they could finalize Horford's signing. The Golden State front office was embroiled in a contractual stalemate with promising young forward Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga's future, his role, and his financial demands needed to be sorted out before the Warriors could commit to other significant roster additions, especially one that would utilize their taxpayer mid-level exception. This kind of intricate salary cap maneuvering is a constant challenge for NBA teams, where one player's contract situation can ripple through the entire free agency strategy. For Horford, this meant a summer of focused, solitary preparation, a testament to his unwavering professionalism. He couldn't afford to let the uncertainty derail his physical readiness. So, just my whole focus was on my training and preparing myself and making sure that I was in the best place for when the season started, he explained. This period of patient anticipation, while undoubtedly frustrating, ultimately paid off as the Warriors eventually resolved the Kuminga situation, clearing the path for Horford to officially sign and embark on what he hopes will be a championship-winning journey. It adds a layer of human drama to the often cold business of free agency, showcasing the mental fortitude required of players navigating such high-stakes decisions. For Steve Kerr and the Golden State Warriors, the acquisition of Al Horford is nothing short of a strategic coup. Kerr's system thrives on versatility, intelligent passing, and the ability to stretch the floor, and Horford embodies all of these qualities. He is, as Kerr enthusiastically described him, not just any space five, it's Al Horford. This isn't merely about adding a big man. It's about integrating a player who perfectly complements their unique style of play. Horford's ability to knock down three-pointers from the center position creates invaluable spacing for Steph Curry's off-ball movement and Draymond Green's playmaking. His presence forces opposing bigs out of the paint, opening up driving lanes and creating opportunities for the Warriors' dynamic guards. Beyond his shooting, Horford brings a wealth of other attributes that are tailor-made for Golden State. He rebounds, defends, smart, good passer, Kerr rattled off, highlighting the multifaceted impact Horford is expected to have. His high basketball IQ means he'll quickly grasp Kerr's intricate offensive and defensive schemes, making him an immediate asset. The question of whether Horford will start or come off the bench remains an intriguing one, especially with Draymond Green often serving as a primary center in the starting five. However, this is a luxury problem for Kerr. Horford's versatility means he can seamlessly slot into either role, providing valuable minutes whether he's anchoring the starting unit or leading the second unit. His ability to defend multiple positions, communicate effectively, and make the right play will elevate the Warriors' collective intelligence and resilience. Watching him in training camp, Kerr already saw the fit, how smooth it is, a clear indication that Horford's integration into the Warriors' championship culture will be seamless. He's the kind of veteran presence who understands his role, embraces the team concept, and elevates the play of those around him, making him an ideal addition to a team with championship aspirations. Al Horford's move to the Golden State Warriors marks a significant turning point for both franchises involved, sending ripples of change across the NBA landscape. For the Warriors, it's a clear statement of intent. They are not content to rest on past laurels. They are aggressively pursuing another championship, adding a proven veteran who addresses key needs in their frontcourt. Horford's presence bolsters their rebounding, enhances their defensive versatility, and provides another intelligent passer and shooter to an already potent offense. His championship experience and leadership will be invaluable, particularly in the crucible of the playoffs, adding another layer of poise to a team that thrives under pressure. This acquisition signals a renewed push for greatness, a strategic move designed to maximize the remaining years of their core's dominance. For the Boston Celtics, Horford's departure, while undoubtedly a loss, is also an understandable consequence of their reset following Tatum's injury. Brad Stevens' comments reflect a mature understanding of the situation, acknowledging Horford's right to pursue his goals while navigating the team's own financial and competitive realities. This move, combined with the unfortunate injury to Tatum, forces the Celtics to accelerate their youth movement and explore new avenues for roster construction. It opens up opportunities for younger players to step into larger roles, potentially fostering new stars and reshaping the team's identity for the long term. While the immediate sting of losing a beloved veteran is real, it also marks the beginning of a new chapter for Boston, one focused on rebuilding around a potentially healthy Tatum and a refreshed core. Ultimately, Horford's decision is a powerful reminder of the human element in professional sports, the relentless drive of athletes to achieve the pinnacle of their craft, even if it means making difficult choices. It's a story of ambition, adaptation, and the unwavering pursuit of a legacy. As Horford dons the Warriors jersey, he carries with him the hopes of a new fan base and the respect of an old one, embarking on what he hopes will be the final triumphant act of his remarkable career. So, as the dust settles on this significant offseason move, the narrative becomes clear. Al Horford's journey from Boston to Golden State is a poignant tale of a veteran's unwavering championship ambition meeting a strategic opportunity. Driven by the desire to compete and to win at a high level and influenced by the unfortunate turn of events in Boston, Horford made a decision that, while tough, was ultimately about maximizing his chances for another ring. The Warriors, in turn, gain a Space Five whose intelligence, versatility, and championship pedigree perfectly align with their system, making them an even more formidable force in the Western Conference. For the Celtics, it's a moment of transition, a necessary reset that, while painful, opens the door for new talent and a reimagined future. Horford's departure underscores the brutal realities of the NBA, where loyalty often battles with the relentless pursuit of greatness. But above all, it's a testament to a player who, at 39, refuses to yield, choosing instead to chase that elusive ultimate prize with the same fire and determination that has defined his entire career. All right, basketball fans, what's your take on Al Horford's move? Do you believe he made the right decision to chase a championship with the Warriors? Or should he have stayed loyal to the Celtics? How do you think his presence will impact Golden State's title chances? And what does this mean for Boston's future? We want to hear all your passionate opinions. Drop your comments below, share your insights, and let us know your predictions for both teams this season. If you found this deep dive into Horford's decision insightful and engaging, make sure to smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to Hoops Huddle for more exclusive analysis and compelling NBA stories. Until next time, Keep the conversation going, and may your favorite team find their path to glory.